Hey guys, back again, doing another intro to this video. I'm going to be doing some chicken wings and a pulled pork today, so I'm going to do a pork butt. So again, last video I think you saw that I did the smoked wing, so I'm going to try a lesser smoke this time. Took some of the oak and the hickory out because I had a lot of fuel left from the last cook. So took the hickory and the oak out, put regular charcoal, big green egg charcoal in there, and now getting it at the temperature, gonna put some peach and cherry wood on there this time, and also going to go at about 250, 2 hours on the wings. And once they're done, taking those off, gonna put the pork shoulder on, get the temperature down to about 225, and that's gonna go probably all day until internal temperature of 195. So yeah, come with me, check it out. Hope you guys like it. Nothing special about this cook today, just trying to do those wings again. I'm doing about 60 wings this time, trying to do these wings again without as much smoke, with a little less intense of a smoke, and see how it turns out. No brine this time, that's a big thing also, no brine. So we'll see how it turns out. Check me out at the end of the video and we'll see how it went. Talk to you soon. Bye. And here we have the 3 packs of wings that I used for the cook. Got these from Sam's. 3 packs, about 22 wings per pack, and got those set up here to get going on the cook today. Here's the rub we're going to be using today, at least part of it. Honey garlic rub. I got that from Sam's. Has good flavor, more of a honey sweet flavor, along with the garlic. So using a little bit. And here we also have the basic Kansas City rub. Again, Weber company makes pretty decent rubs, obviously, right? Famous as they are, or successful as they are. And here's the Kansas City barbecue rub. I do like a mixture of the two of these seasonings. Gives it good flavor and good color as well once it's done. Alright guys, so here I am with my last cook. And as you can see, I'm trying to cut down on the smoke this time. I'm going to use some peach and I think cherry wood chips that I have. So what I'm going to do to reduce the smoke is actually remove these. And these are the oak and hickory chunks that I used before. And as you can see, it did a real good job of not burning them all up. That's why I got such a good smoke last time. I think that can stay. But I'm going to take some of these bigger chunks out, drop in the peach wood, and I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the big green egg charcoal. And once that's up to temp, I'll be putting in the peach and cherry wood chips to give it a softer wood flavor, not as intense of a wood flavor, but wood flavor nonetheless. And we'll see how it goes, but we're gonna get this going. I am happy to report that I am back using the actual approved big green egg fire starters that work oh so well. Just to kind of show you what I'm doing here, and again, these are, I haven't found anything better. They just work. They don't put off all the chemicals that a lot of the other ones do. But see the fuel that I have in there. So what I'm doing today is 2 hours on the wings, and then after that I'll be putting the pork butt on, and that's gonna go as long as it needs to get to 195. So here's how we're gonna do this. Gonna open the vent. Open the vent wide. Hit the cap. I guess it's time to pull my shelves up. And we're gonna let that go for about 10 minutes. We'll see how it looks. And maybe not 10 minutes because I'm only going up to 250, 275. But we'll be back. So here we are at about 5 minutes in. As you can see at the bottom there, that's a good fire going. It's a good smoke going. I don't want this to get to the temperature of doing a steak, so I'm gonna dump it now because I know that'll continue to burn and get to this 250, and we'll be ready to cook. All right, guys, I got about 66 wings on my big green egg XL. Probably could have got about 10 more on there, but here we go. Gonna see how these turn out in about 2 hours. Shut it down, get it to 250. We're gonna let it go. So again, nothing special here, just a good seasoning and some good smoke, as you see, rising already. And see how we do. Alright guys, here we are about 30 minutes in. Just want to kind of check and see what we're looking like. The one thing I have pretty much decided is these probably won't be getting flipped. So they'll be doing the entire cook like that. And can definitely smell the cherry and the peach wood there. We'll sit right at 250, and we're gonna let those things go for another hour. Alright guys, actually temperature got a little high on me. Gonna try to bring that back down, but here we are. This is about an hour and a half in. How good do those look, y'all? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it at the higher temp, let it keep going, and that will get us the crispy skin that we're looking for. So I'm gonna let that go for another half an hour, maybe about 20 minutes, and they're coming off. Hope you can see me through all the smoke. But it's looking good. Guys, here we are. It's been approximately about an hour and a half, maybe a little more than that, and I believe we're done. See, we're sitting at 250, no flipping. Wow. Whew. Yes, that was hot, but those got good smoke, look good. I think I'm going to take the top layer off first. See here, so I get some pullback on the skin. These are ready to go. And then I'll leave the bottom. You know, we have a higher temperature up top. So then I'll leave the bottom for about another 15 minutes, and I'll pull those off as well. But as you can see, these are ready to go. Quick test here. So definitely know these are great color. Alright, so top's coming off, we'll leave the bottom. Alright guys, here we go. This is after the top batch. Take these off the top. Crispy skin, you see you got some good smoke. What's kind of cool is you can kind of see where the smoke didn't quite touch the wing, but I guarantee these are going to be good. These are for later today, so I'm going to make the glaze later, and I will give the glaze ingredient measurements here today. But yeah, That's how they look fresh out. Not too shabby, and they smell great. As promised, here are the measurements for the glaze. Again, this is a Bobby Flay recipe. Just make sure you grate the ginger, peel and grate the ginger finely. Let it go in the canola oil for about a minute, minute and a half. Once it softens, go ahead and add all your other ingredients. Let it sit together for about 5 minutes, and it'll be ready to pour on the chicken. Hey guys, I'm here doing my injections here. I sometimes wonder if this does any good since it runs right out, but hey, a lot more experienced person than I continues to do this, so I try it out also. I've been injecting now for a little while. Not the prettiest part, but we're gonna inject. So now I'm gonna apply the rub and let this sit up for a second. Here is the butt. You have it all rubbed down. Gonna let that sit up. Let that crust turn into a paste, or the rub. This is actually pretty good. Like I said, I'm not doing my own rub today, but this has a lot of turbinado sugar. Actually, it's the #1 ingredient, so that's gonna lend to a nice crust on here, and just a basic barbecue rub from Sam's. So not doing anything too extra special, and I did add some of the Dizzy Dust. I was running out, so I figured I'd just adjust that on there. So I'm gonna let this sit up for about another 20 minutes. Gonna go check on my fire, be sure that it's up to par temperature wise, and then we will put the butt on, and it'll go most of the day to 195. I'll put it at 225. But here we go. Sorry about the napkin there. Alright, so here we have our butt. It's all done. Well, done being rubbed and injected. What I did not include was the ingredients for the injection. That's the 3/4 cup of apple juice, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of salt, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, however you say it, and a 1/2 cup of water. This is actually a Chris Lilly recipe for the injection, and it's always done well for me on the butts, so that's what I did. So we'll be ready to put this on here in about 10-15 minutes. Alright guys, here we are with the pork butt. I have it on. Temperature's actually a little high right now, but I just threw some, I put 2 or 3 of the oak and hickory chunks that I had left over from the first cook, or the last cook that I did. So I dropped 3 of those in there. They're starting to smoke, so what I'm going to do is work on the temperature while I get the smoke on the butt there. I should be able to finagle it down to 225. I think it's sitting up at closer to 300 right now, but here we are, ready to go. Let's see how it turns out. What you doing?
Making fried corn.
And what exactly went into these ingredients here, Bella?
Garlic powder, salt, pepper, bacon, green peppers, and corn, and more corn.
How many heads of ears of corn did you use there, Bella?
About 8.
Add 2.
About 10.
There you go. There you go. So, does it taste good, Bella?
Yes.
Cool. What would you like to say about this meal that you're making, or dish that you're making?
Looks pretty good. It needs a bit longer to cook.
And what do you know about this meal that you made, dinner that you're making?
It's been around for hundreds of years.
And how's it taste?
Good.
Sign off. Hey everybody, it's late night. You see this flame? This fire has been going since I'm guessing probably 11 o'clock-ish, and it is now close to 10 o'clock at night. Flame's still coming up. That just came up, You see here, we are sitting right at the 195 mark. This is probably, I'm guessing, about a 6-hour cook on the shoulder, somewhere around there. But as you see, the point is the 195. That's what we're waiting for. I'm taking this off right in time because of the flame, but it looks good, and I am very happy with this cook. Looks pretty good, and I have people waiting to eat this right away. So I'm gonna take it off, let it rest for quite, about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna pull it apart, and then we're gonna have some pulled pork. So I will show you how it looks in here in just a second. So here's the finished product with the pulled pork. As you can see, I had a crowd and a audience by this point, but it came out real good. Pulled apart fairly easily. You see the bone there is ready to fall out. That's kind of the telltale sign that the pork butt is ready. And again, had a lot of people coming in, taking samples and just enjoying themselves in the kitchen. But wanted to give you guys a image and a video of what it looks like once it was done. Came out pretty good, very tasty, very tender. I definitely recommend the injection, and of course any rub that you're comfortable with. Rendition. How's my pork, man?
Okay, cuz?
Nah, let's not cut. Let's keep it PG.
Okay. Man, this good. Cuz you did your thing.
Good. You gotta give me like a chop. You gotta give me a chop. Like,
What you mean? What kind of chop?
Tender. Got any kind of flavor.
Tender flavor all the way through.
How many places is that?
Oh man, I lost count. I lost count.
There you go. There you go. Hey. Alright, so final conclusion here. We were successful. The skin was where we wanted it to be. The smoke is where I wanted it to be, not as much as the hickory and the oak did. Lesson learned here, definitely would do more peach and cherry on the chicken, or just lighter wood. And I think even out of the hickory and the oak, maybe take the hickory out, the oak would be okay. Depends on what you want. If you like a lot of smoke, you like that smoke flavor, meaning that's the majority of the flavor that you taste versus just more of a barbecue taste, then of course you're gonna go with the heavier smoke or a heavier, denser piece of wood. But the peach and the cherry, no complaints there. Fed 66 again. Had 66 wings. Fed probably over 50 people here this weekend with my family reunion. No problems. Things went well, and but with this cook, as you guys could see, the wings were pretty good. And also did the pulled pork. That came out fine. That's fairly easy. I like the injection. Christian Lilly is the guy that I got that injection recipe from. And that worked out well for the pulled pork. Very tender. I got so busy, I'll be honest, I don't know how many hours it took, but it was only about a 6-pounder, so it didn't take forever. I know it wasn't on all day, but I think more like 6 hours maybe, something like that. Sorry, not to be more exact, I was kind of busy when I was doing it. Almost forgot to film a lot of this, so I'm glad I got it done. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to comment below. I'm not sure what's the next step on the agenda, but it'll be something good. Because we're cooking on the egg and kind of know what I'm doing now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video.